A well-rehearsed instant response plan is critical. The chief medical information officer, CMIO, needs to be part of that instant response, plain and simple. Because when something's happening and they can't get to a patient's data, the last thing we need to do is have 45 people running down into IT, screaming the sky is falling, going, oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing? Leave them alone, right? A well-rehearsed instant response plan is critical. And you can't get to there without that true risk assessment, which helps you, your business impact analysis, et cetera. It all goes back to that same mentality. Since they don't have it now, start with the basics, business impact analysis. What's going to happen if this goes away? And then go down into your incident response plans. How do I respond when this happens? Who's involved? Who's going to do what, et cetera. And rehearse it. There's a lot of companies out there that build an instant response plan and then they have no idea what to do when an incident hits, right? Great, you've got a response plan. It's great. Now, did you actually test that response plan? Because one of the things I do differently than some folks, and I don't know why.
It's because you have 30 years experience. That's why.
An incident response plan is written, right? And in my professional opinion, that instant response plan is written as a guideline, right? What do you do when stuff hits the fan, right? When I do tabletops, I won't allow staff to wing it, right? Let's break out the instant response plan. We'll come up with 3 or 4 different scenarios to go ahead and run through the instant response plan. Malware is always one of them. Hint, folks that hire me, you're going to get hit with a malware tabletop. Understand that's coming, right? And how we handle it. But I actually take out their instant response plan and say, okay, great. We're going to do these 15 things, right? And I'll listen to the team, go ahead and I'll throw the scenarios at them and I'll play them through end to end. And I have yet to find a single instant response plan out there that's actually followed by IT. A lot of times they don't even know it. Incident response should be your mapping, right? And so I sit down and try to work with them and say, okay, here's your gap analysis. We ran through this test. Your incident response plan doesn't have anything to do with your servers being in the cloud. We should probably address that. There's a huge gap here. And so I try to actually sit them down and walk through it and understand this is your plan because this is what you're telling the board of directors. This is what you're telling OCR. This is what you're telling your doctors is going to happen. This is what you're telling your patients is going to happen, right? And if you have no idea what that is, you can't follow it.